Welcome to Week 7 Fantasy Football Tips. Pay attention because this week is one of the most important weeks of the season as it will determine if you and your team make it into the fantasy football playoffs. Now, let's go right back into the tips. Tip number 1. If you and your team need a quarterback streamer this week, start Geno Smith. This game against the Falcons is projected to be a high-scoring game, and Smith is ranked as the 7th best fantasy quarterback, but he's not picked up in most leagues. And if you need a reliable one, he'll play strong this week, and he'll play good for the rest of the season as well, as Smith leads the league in passing yards, attempts, and completions. My second tip is you having a good defense can make or break the difference between you winning your fantasy matchup or not. Look to get a defense like the Bills or the Rams, who are playing bad teams like the Titans or the Raiders that can get sacks and interceptions pretty easily. Will Levis leads the league in interceptions this year, and the Bills' defense is going to put a lot of pressure on him. Now, I know the waiver wire is just passed, but if Bub Means is still in your waivers, pick him up and put him in your lineup immediately, as the Saints are out their wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2, and Bub Means led the team in targets last week and had a touchdown, while the Broncos, on the other hand, are out on their starting cornerback, Pat Surtain. Get Bub Means in your lineup if you can. This last tip is if you're in a deeper league, like a 12 or 14-man league, but watch out for Jalen Polk or any receiver on this Patriots offense. Drake May just had 3 passing touchdowns against a good Texans defense, and Jalen Polk is probably one of the most under-the-radar receivers that is probably on your waiver wire right now if you could pick him up. Polk has played 100% of the snaps in recent games, and he's emerging as a deep sleeper in most leagues and could honestly be the wide receiver 1 under Drake May.